While it is widely acknowledged that the middle class is diminishing, they still constitute a significant proportion of the socio-economic hierarchy and possess decision-making power. However, many in this group tend to prioritize the notion of financial security, resulting in a lack of critical analysis when assessing assets versus liabilities. According to Robert Kiyosaki, an acclaimed author, an individual's assets or liabilities are key indicators of their social status. In essence, one's possessions determine whether they belong to the wealthy or the poor. In this video, we will delve into items that the middle class considers assets, but which are not. Investing in jobs that fail to inspire us, simply for the sake of financial security, is a trap that many fall into. We convince ourselves that if we stick with that unfulfilling job for long enough, we will eventually strike gold. But this is a false belief that we must discard. Can a tolerable job make you a millionaire? Unlikely. In contrast, the wealthy prioritize investing in their passions and interests, which helps them stand out from the middle class. Anthropologist Hadas Weiss argues that this mindset is the key to their success. By investing in what brings you fulfillment, be it your talents, hobbies, or interests, you can achieve great success with the right financial knowledge and a well-crafted strategy. We must abandon the poor man's mindset that associates a safe 9-to-5 job with financial prosperity. To attain true financial freedom, we must be willing to take risks and pursue our dreams. Once we break free from the shackles of employment slavery, the possibilities are endless. So, let's not be afraid to take a leap of faith and chase our aspirations. After all, the world is full of surprises. Your home is often viewed as a symbol of wealth, a tangible representation of success. Yet, the truth is that owning a home can be more of a liability than an asset. Renowned financial guru, Rich Dad Poor Dad, has long been celebrated for his astute insights into entrepreneurship and finance. One of his key teachings is the importance of distinguishing between assets and liabilities. Luxury cars, sprawling homes, and even high-end electronics are all examples of liabilities, as they drain money from your pocket rather than putting money into it. To achieve financial success, it's crucial to manage your household finances like a business and avoid common pitfalls that trap the middle class. This requires investing in your financial knowledge and understanding the nature of assets and liabilities. If you're considering purchasing a home, seek the advice of qualified financial advisors who can provide guidance on making informed, strategic decisions. Don't make the mistake of neglecting this crucial step in your financial planning. So, I have a small favor to ask of you. Please take a moment to pause this video and hit the like button and subscribe if you're new. Your support means the world to me, and I appreciate it more than you know. It's common for the middle class to spend first and invest later, but this approach can be a major obstacle to building wealth. Consider the example of a monthly car loan payment of $50 to $100. Instead of using that money to pay off debt, imagine investing it in stocks or bonds that earn dividends. By channeling your money into investments as early as possible, you can start generating cash flow from your assets. However, this requires discipline and prioritization. When you receive your monthly income, do you tend to spend first or invest? Experts suggest that those who prioritize investing tend to accumulate higher rates of generational wealth. Consistency is key. Even small investments can add up over time, eventually leading to significant gains. On the other hand, those who prioritize spending often find themselves stuck in a cycle of working just to meet their basic needs. Your mindset towards spending and investing can have a major impact on your social mobility. Consider the perspective that your worth is determined by what you have left after spending, rather than what you spend in the first place. By adopting this mindset and prioritizing investment, you can move towards a more prosperous future. The key is to invest first and spend later. While it may take time to see the benefits, the results can be truly remarkable. Have you ever wondered why some students who get straight A's in school end up working for those who barely passed? It's because formal education isn't the only path to success. In fact, the middle class's obsession with education can be alarming at times. Many believe that their investment in formal education is the key to building wealth. But if that were true, then every summa cum laude graduate would be a multimillionaire. The truth is that financial success has little to do with your ability to memorize textbook information. Instead, gaining specific knowledge about topics like investing or networking with powerful people has a stronger impact on your net worth. Having street smarts and general knowledge can actually give you a higher chance of success compared to book smarts. Schools are designed to prepare students for a 9-to-5 work setup, but general knowledge gives you tools to face the world and explore different aspects of life. Take a look at some of the world's top billionaires, many of whom have little to no formal education. Apple co-founder Steve Jobs and Dell Technologies CEO Michael Dell are great examples of successful college dropouts who decided to pursue their dreams instead of wasting years in school. In today's world, universities are becoming less relevant by the day. The belief that getting rich is solely a matter of fate or luck is a limiting mindset that can hinder personal growth and success. Many people in the middle class associate wealth with professional skills, home ownership, and formal education, but this perspective can lead to stagnation and a lack of progress in the corporate world. It's important to take responsibility for one's own status and recognize that identifying and filling a gap in society can lead to financial freedom. To succeed, it's crucial to have a positive mindset and focus on ideas that have the potential to fill a gap in the entrepreneurial world. Rather than constantly trying to cut down on expenses, it's essential to brainstorm innovative ideas and have the confidence to execute them. Ultimately, success is not just a matter of luck, but also a result of hard work, determination, and a willingness to take risks. By changing one's perspective and taking responsibility for one's own destiny, it's possible to achieve financial prosperity and personal fulfillment. Money is often seen as the root of all evil, especially among the middle class. However, this belief is not entirely true. Having more money can bring positivity and change lives for generations to come. Unfortunately, many people associate vast wealth with greed, corruption, and oppression. The truth is that money is not the problem, but the individual. Vast wealth only reveals the true character of a person. If someone was greedy before, then having financial freedom would only make them even greedier. On the other hand, if someone was just and kind, then money would likely highlight their virtues. Therefore, it is important to cleanse our minds and transform our thinking. We should invest wisely and learn to distinguish between humility and poverty. Instead of associating wealth with negativity, we should focus on using it for good and creating a positive impact in society. Many people in the middle class adhere to the common rules of saving, and they tend to be more risk-averse than high-class individuals. Unfortunately, a common mistake that many people make is believing that saving money is the key to achieving wealth. In reality, the secret to building wealth lies in multiplying your money through investing, not just saving. Money is a powerful tool for exchanging goods and services, and it has a natural tendency to circulate. Therefore, instead of hoarding it, money should be multiplied. However, a common trait among the middle class is the subconscious belief that money is scarce. This belief often leads to a focus on saving rather than investing. Many people in the middle class choose to save their money in a piggy bank or a bank account in the hopes of creating generational wealth. They tend to trust banks and are reluctant to invest in risky opportunities promising high returns. Unfortunately, this approach is unlikely to generate significant wealth, as money stored in banks is subject to withholding tax, which reduces the amount you'll have at the end. What's more, banks use the money you deposit to finance loans, which means that they're using your savings to fund investors who have good ideas but little capital. This approach helps the rich get richer while keeping the poor in their place. In short, while saving money is important, it's only one piece of the wealth-building puzzle. Many people believe that white-collar jobs are the ideal career path. After all, they offer comfortable paychecks and a sense of job security. However, the reality is that sticking to a corporate job alone isn't going to lead to wealth. The rich understand this fact all too well. They don't strain themselves to climb the corporate ladder, instead, they work to own the ladder. The middle class, on the other hand, tends to believe that the only way to move forward financially is through employment and a steady paycheck. This mindset often leads the middle class to build careers rather than businesses. They were told to get good grades, join a college, and find work, so that's what they do. However, the rich understand that creating businesses is the key to creating employment and generating wealth. The middle class's rigid thinking often leaves them stagnant, unable to climb the economic ladder. Instead, they become good errand boys for their employers, helping to make billionaires in the process. Even if you receive a thick paycheck at the end of the month, chances are your employer is only losing about 10% of their billions to pay you that much. The wildest part is that you are likely better at your craft than your employer, which is why they hired you in the first place. Thank you all for tuning into today's video. I hope you found it both enjoyable and informative. If you did, please consider giving it a thumbs up to show your support. And if you're new here, welcome.